SoundSphere Radio, where every note connects.
This cereal has low sodium. This one has reduced sugar.
Don't you know you're wasting your time?
No, I'm not. I want a cereal that's healthy for my family.
Who are you kidding? Do you think your cereal's gonna bail you out? Come on, get what you want.
You mean?
That's right. Reach for lard balls of sugar. Crunchy, deep-fried globs of saturated lard that you and your family won't be able to get enough of.
Isn't that high in fat?
You bet. It's like injecting butter directly into your heart. But it won't slow you down because the sugar will have you buzzing like a beehive. And the taste.
This is great. And it's what we've been wanting all along.
Get new lard balls and sugar for your family. Lard balls and sugar. Why the hell not?
They're shot with lard and sugar through and through.
LARD Radio. Stay tuned for more.
Who are you people anyway?
We are LARD Radio.
Down 75 or 85 or I-20 the other way. Turn your squelch to the right and in the night you'll hear some good buddy say, "Breaker, breaker, got a picture taker, old Smokey's at 43. It's that Japanese toy, the trucker's joy, that everybody calls CB. Yeah, Citizens Band keeps you up to date with the fender benders and the Tijuana Texas and all them bears out there flip-flop. Now ahead of your children and ahead of your wife, on the list of the 10 best things in life, your CB's got a rate right around number 4. Of course, beavers and hot biscuits and Merle Haggard come 1, 2, 3, you know. Well, I was loaded down coming out of Lake City. I was checking out seat covers, young and pretty, when all of a sudden there come a call over my CB, ringing wall to wall. Said, "Clover double nickels as you hit the ridge, 'cause there's a smoky picture taker to the other side of the bridge." "Oh, mercy, appreciate that, good buddy. What you handle there, come on. I got any county mounties out there prowling, come on." And he said,
10-4 back door. Put the pedal to the metal and let it roar. Hammer down to Macon town, gonna see my mama, sure. Where the bears are gone, let's bring it on. The Georgia line's out of sight. Pulled out of Richmond town last Saturday night, and my handle is the White Knight. How about it?
"All right, White Knight, hammer down, you got the mean machine here." Was a streaking, my needle was a peeking right around 79. That old diesel juice was a getting loose and everything was fine. But wall to wall I got a call, front door, big bear trapper. Said, "Rate 19, good buddy of mine, you got a smoky and a plain white wrapper." Well, I jammed my stick, I lost 20 quick, you could hear them gears a-tearing. I got pants by a beaver and a Camaro, I was cruising along, going so slow, I could count every button on that frilly blouse she was wearing. Of course, there wasn't but one. "Hey there, Super Trooper. Yeah, that's the crafty Smokey over there with a CB of his own. Hey, White Knight, let's slide one on the Super Trooper, come on."
10-4 back door. Put the pedal to the metal, what you waiting for? That old white can't stay inside, gonna leave you here and say no more. How about it?
"Whoa now, buddy, that's fighting talk. I'd get up there and blow your doors off." Well, I hammered down like I had wings, little gravels in my wheels going ping, ping, ping. About the time I hit 92, saw something flashing in my rear view. Thought to myself, that can't be true, but there it was, oh blue, blue, blue. Uh-oh, bubblegum machine done hit the jackpot. Well, I could see that bear laughing big, hanging in tight on the back of my rig. Right there and then it came to me wall to wall. So in that cold dark Georgia night, in the shadows of Smoky Bear's blue light, I decided to make me just one more CB call. Breaker 19 for the Super Trooper. Hey there, Smokey, old buddy. Tell me if I'm right, or are you my front door? Are you the White Knight? Come on. And he said,
10-4 back door. You're in a heap of trouble, boy, that's for sure. Gonna read you your rights and treat you far. Pull over there with your rocking chair. Want you boys to know each other real well, 'cause you gonna be sharing the same jail cell. You make 12 cotton pickers I've caught tonight from the front door of that White Knight. How about it? 40 miles over the speed limit. You boys gonna be here a spell.
That's it, cotton figures I've done been grounded, my tail in jail, my rig impounded. So when you're coming through the Georgia night, don't ever get no front door call the White Knight. No,
That's Cletus Maggard on LARD Radio, LARD, part of SoundSphereRadio.com. I'm Beau Baxter.
He's fat and he's stupid.
And you know, you can hear us not only on SoundSphereRadio.com, but if you have the app TuneIn, we're being played on TuneIn as well. And the list is going to start growing more and more. So we're looking forward to that.
I'm ready.
I'm also looking forward to the Bluegrass Break of the Day. I've got something lined up that's really cool. Here's Eddie Nowak in East Texas on LARD Radio.
Well, I stopped in the heart of deep East Texas, and an old man told me with a wink that if I ever took a sip of that East Texas water, I'd come back to get another drink. Well, he warned me about the water, but never mentioned his daughter. And while that water is fine, it's not as sweet as that East Texas baby of mine. Well, the water in East Texas runs cold and deep, and when you drink it, you actin' like a clown. But East Texas women are warm and sweet, and they quit running when the sun goes down. That's why my heart starts to quiver near the Angelina River, on that river's white sand. That's where a woman makes you feel like a man. And you know what I think? I've got to get another drink of that East Texas water. And while I'm there, I'll marry that old man's daughter. And you know what I think? I've got to get another drink.
What's that spell?
LARD.
You damn right.
LARD Radio, the only fat you'll ever need.
I've been walked by the rain, driven by the snow, I'm drunk and dirty. Don't you know, but I'm still willing. Out on the road, late last night, I seen my pretty Alice in every headlight. Alice, Dallas, Alice. And I've been from Tucson to Tucson, Gary, to Hatchet Beat a taller bar. Driven never got a rig that's ever been made. Driven the back roads I wouldn't get way. And if you give me weed, white sand wine, and you show me a sign, and I'll be willing to be moving. And I've been kicked by the wind, robbed by the sleet, had my head soaking, but I'm still on my feet and I'm still willing. And I've smuggled some smokes and folks from Mexico, baked by the sun every time I go to Mexico. Ah, but I'm still. And I've been from Tucson to Tucson, Gary, to Hatchet Beat a taller bar. Driven never got a rig that's ever been made. Driven the back roads so I wouldn't get wet. And if you give me weed, white sand wine, and you show me a sign,
This is LARD Radio.
I'm building me a rocket ship to go where warmers don't give no lip. I'm a blasting off, baby, I'm Venus bound. I've lost my patience with the warmers here. I'm busting out of this atmosphere. I'm a hauling ass, baby, I'm Venus bound. I stole a jet plane motor from the surplus yard. I'm gonna strap the thing on to my Cadillac car. I got some nuclear fuel from the power plant on the day they was closed for a meltdown. I got an oxygen tank and a fireproof suit, a motorcycle helmet and some freeze-dried fruit. I'm building me a big old launch pad too. Tomorrow I'm commencing countdown. I'm blasting off to that Venus place. I'll be the only country western troubadour in space. I'm building me a rocket ship to go where warmers don't give no lip. I'm a hauling ass, baby, I'm Venus bound. Here I come, Venus. Now it's the only planet in the constellation that's got an all-female population, but they need a man to have relations, and baby, that's the job for me. I'm going up there to teach them how to act. Them fine, pretty Venus women won't talk back. It's an unknown world, baby, that's a fact, and I'm gonna be its king. They need a man to help them breed. That means the young'uns will all look just like me. I'm building me a rocket ship to go where warmers don't give no lip. I'm a blasting off, baby, I'm Venus bound. I've lost my patience with the warmers here. I'm busting out of this atmosphere. I'm a hauling ass, baby, I'm Venus bound. I'm a hauling ass, baby, I'm Venus bound.
Unknown Henson. Taking off for Venus.
You moron.
Unknown Henson, Stuart Baker. He used to play for Billy Bob Thornton's band. Got in trouble a couple years ago saying something about Dolly Parton. I don't know what that was all about. I think they took that a little too far, whatever that was.
Yeah.
They fired him from the Squidbillies for crying out loud over that. Here's long, tall woman in a black dress, the Hollies, on LARD Radio.
You're listening to Beau Baxter on LARD Radio.
Hey, I like that guy.
This is LARD Radio.
She drove west from Salt Lake City to the California coastline. She hit the San Diego freeway doing 60 miles an hour. She had a husband on her bumper. She had 5 restless children. She was singing as sweet as a mockingbird in that 40 canola line. She's so of the earth, straight from the bosom of the Mormon church, with a voice like wine, cruising along on that 40 canola line. Her husband was a gambler. He was a Salt Lake City rambler, and he built the golden cage around his silver-coated wife. So many nights he left there crying. Oh, he was cheating and he's lying, but his big mistake was in buying her that 40 canola line. She's the salt of the earth, straight from the bosom of the Mormon church, with a voice like wine, cruising along in that 40 canola line. She's the salt of the earth, straight from the bosom of the Mormon church, with a voice like wine, cruising along in that 40 canola line. As we singing the songs around this country, from Seattle to Montgomery, those kids are grown and that Miranda knows you cannot cage your wife. Along the back roads of our nation, she become a living legend. She drives a coupe de ville, but her heart rides still on that 40 canola line. She drives a coupe de ville, but her heart rides still on that 40 canola line.
That's Nancy Griffith on LARD Radio, 40 Cano Line. The late Nancy Griffith. We lost her a little too soon, didn't we? Goodness sakes. Hey, if you got a song you want to hear, let me know. Beau@SoundSphereRadio.com is all you got to do. Here's Ray Price.
Who stole that train off a track?
Who stole that train?
Who stole that choo-choo that was bringing baby back? I heard that engine whistle blow, it should have been here long ago. Who stole that train off the track? My baby wrote and said that she was coming home on 93. Who stole that train off the track? Been waiting here since early dawn, the depot's closed, the agent's gone. Oh, who stole that train off the track? Who stole that train off the track? Whoever took it better come and put it back. If someone's playing jokes on me, they'd better let my baby be. Oh, who stole that train off the track? I looked and saw a cloud of steam, I plainly heard that whistle scream, but who stole that train off the track? I looked again with all my might, and still no engine came inside. Oh, who stole that train off the track? Who stole that train off the track? Who stole that choo-choo that was bringing baby back? Somebody must have pulled a switch and run that train into a ditch. Oh, who stole that train off the track? I looked up yonder in the sky and saw that smoke was rising high. Oh, who stole that train off the track? That smoke is hanging in the air, but there ain't no engine anywhere. Oh, who stole the train off the track? Who stole that train off the track? Whoever took it better come and put it back. My baby wouldn't make me wait, she'd walk home if the train was late. So who stole that train off the track?
Champagne don't drive me crazy. Cocaine don't make me lazy. Ain't nobody's business but my own. You know, candy's dandy and liquor is quicker. You can drink all the liquor down in Costa Rica, baby. Ain't nobody's business but your own. You You can ride a great big pink Cadillac to church on Sunday. You can lay around the rack with your old lady all day Monday. Ain't nobody's dirty business but your own. Frankly, I don't care what in the world you do. As long as you do it, you say you really want to do, baby. Ain't nobody's business but your own. Of course, I do know some of you cuties, you real good-looking cuties. You're gonna step in downtown just to hang around. Standing on the corner so the fellas will say, hey, baby, yeah. Champagne don't drive me crazy. Cocaine don't make me lazy. Ain't nobody's business but my own. You know, candles dandy and liquor is quicker. You can drink all the liquor down in Costa Rica, baby. Ain't nobody's business but my own. You can ride around San Francisco in your birthday suit. I can catch you coming out of the Bank of America with a whole lot of loot. Ain't nobody's business but your own. They say cocaine's for horses, now it ain't for men. The doctor said it kept me, but he didn't say when. Ain't nobody's business but my own. Ba 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 ba, be do do ba, be do ba 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 ba, do ba da do ba 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 ba. Skippy dee do bo do you do ba do bo do ba do ba do ba do ba do ya ba da ba 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 ba. Skippy bip 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 ba do do ba do ba do 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 ba do do. You know champagne don't drive me crazy. Cocaine don't make me lazy. Ain't nobody's business but my own. You know candy's dandy and liquor is quicker. You can drink all liquor down in Costa Rica. Ain't nobody's business but my own.
That's Taj Mahal on LARD Radio. Nobody's business. Don't be dragging me into your depravity.
Yeah!
I don't want no part of it.
Yeah!
Mind your own business, for crying out loud. Here's Hank Williams on LARD Radio.
If the wife and I are a fussing, brother, that's alright. Cause me and that sweet woman's got a license to fight. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. Cause if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine. Oh, the woman on our party line's a nosy thing. She picks up her receiver when she knows it's my ring. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. Well, if you mind your business, then you won't be minding mine. I've got a little gal that wears her hair up high. The boys all whistle when she walks by. Why don't you mind your own business? Mind your own business. Well, if you mind your business, then you sure won't be minding mine. If I want to honky-tonk around till 2 or 3. Now, brother, that's my headache. Don't you worry about me. Just mind your own business. Mind your own business. If you mind your own business, you'll stay busy all the time.
This is LARD Radio.
Well, I left my home out on the great high plains, headed for some new terrain, standing on the highway with my coffee cup, wondering who was gonna pick me up. I had my hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. I had my hopes up high. hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. Had my hopes up high. Oh, the next ride I got was with a preacher man. Told me that the wicked would be buried in sand. And don't know why I did it, but I lost control. I said, hey, Papa, would you save my soul? I had my hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. Had my hopes up high. And I finally got a ride on a carnival train. Nearly blew away in a hurricane. I got to thinking about that preacher down in Louisiana. Now I'm sitting on the Delta sifting sand. I had my hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. Had my hopes up high. I never thought that I would ever wonder why I ever said goodbye. Had my hopes up high.
That's Joe Ely. Had my hopes up high. I've been there before. I'm Beau Baxter. This is LARD Radio. How you doing?
Have I told you lately that I love you? Can I tell you once again somehow? Have I said with all my heart and soul how I adore you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. This heart would break in two if you refuse me. I'm no good without you anyhow. Have I told you lately that I love you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Have I told you lately when I'm sleeping? Every dream I dream is you somehow. Have I told you how the nights are long when I'm not with you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. This heart would break in two if you refuse me. I'm no good without you anyhow. Have I told you lately that I love you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now.
Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Yeah, buddy. That's Sissy Spacek on LARD Radio from the soundtrack of the movie Coal Miner's Daughter. A movie all about Loretta Lynn. If you haven't seen that movie, man, you ought to check it out. It's good stuff. And I never knew for the longest time that Sissy Spacek really sang those songs. She should have been a country singer. Oh, yeah. Goodness sakes. Here's the bluegrass break of the day. Don Reno. Oh, Nelly. Barefoot Nelly on LARD Radio.
Red-headed pecker was sitting on a limb. I said chicken, but Nelly got him, wrung his neck and picked him clean. Funniest chicken I ever seen. Hey, Barefoot Nelly, oh, Barefoot Nelly. Hey, Barefoot Nelly, you're the one for me. peg-legged hoe walking in the lot. Make 3 tracks in just 1 dot. Nellie says, who you think I am? That hog's missing about 1 ham. Hey, barefoot Nellie, oh, barefoot Nellie. Hey, barefoot Nellie, you're the one for me. Nellie went to town one day, riding on a load of hay. Sold a man a trip to Mars, now she sits behind the bars. Hey, barefoot Nellie, oh, barefoot Nellie. Hey, barefoot Nellie, you're the one for me. Nellie put on her Sunday dress, thought that it would look the best. Made out of an old feed sack, hog feed wrote right on the back. Hey, barefoot Nellie, oh, barefoot Nellie. Hey, barefoot Nellie, you're the one for me. Nellie's got a pair of shoes and she can wear them if she'll choose. So why the heck she got the blues when wants to wear size 22? Hey, barefoot Nellie, oh, barefoot Nellie. Hey, barefoot Nellie, you're the one for me.
Who are you people anyway?
We are LARD Radio.
The world's largest outdoor cocktail party, brother. Ow!
LARD Radio.
Pickup truck song. I'll tell you a little story about this song. My favorite parts was I used to go down to Lukenbach and ride around with Hondo in his old pickup truck. He had an old green Chevy pickup. The outside of it looked like it'd been beat all over with a tire iron. When you opened the door, all this junk rolled out, these old snuff cans and jumper cables and chains and piece of wood he's whittling on, maybe an old can he'd used somewhere. My favorite part, though, was riding home from Lukenbach late on a big full moon night. We'd turn the lights off, kind of ride along in the moonlight. Across the top of this one hill, Hondo would say, "Hey, I think it's right. We're going to go for the coasting record." He'd shut the truck off. We'd go down this little grade in the road. And I'd say, "Hondo, how far is the coasting record so far?" He said, "That big tree up there at the end of the hill." We'd be all leaning in the cab trying to get the truck going a little bit farther. I mean, I didn't know how serious it was. I mean, going for a record and everything, I had to try my best. Some of the fun you can have in your pickup truck. Yeah, I used to look forward to Saturdays when me and my grandpa get away. Hop in his pickup truck and we'd go to town. We had a couple chores that we had to do. It didn't take long before we were through. Then we let the pickup truck just wander around. We make a run to the county now. We'd always wave when we saw someone. Grandpa would make up a song as we rolled along. The post office without fail. We get speed and we check out the mail. We never took the same road twice on the way back home. Spent a few years out of running free. I spent 2 or 3 in New York City, and I moved back to Texas, tired, hell, it had enough. I go to Lukenbach on Saturdays, cause Hondo had a way to brighten up my day. He always made me laugh when we rode in his pickup truck. He'd make a run to the county down. We'd always wave when we saw someone. Hondo make up a tale as I rolled along. Post office without fail. He gets to chew and we check out the mail. We never took the same road twice on the way back home. Well, I miss Grandpa and Honda too. I really miss things that we used to do. So last week I went out and bought me an old pickup truck. Now me and my kids spend Saturdays. We do fun things in a simple way. We love to start the day with a ride in the pickup truck. We take a run to the county dump. We always wave when we see someone. The kids love to make up a song as we roll along. Post office without fail. We get stamps and we check out the mail. We never take the same road twice on the way back home. Half the fun's getting lost on the way back home.
Stand by. On my mark.
Wait, what's his name again?
Oh my God!
You're listening to Beau Baxter on LARD Radio.
All right, cue the music. And go!
Pardon my intrusion, mister. Excuse me if I seem bold. But there's something I want to know about a shake, rattle, and roll. 'Cause everybody rocking. Everybody rocking. Everybody doing it. Everybody rocking with me. Well, they got this whole world rocking. They're trying to make it roll. They're rocking it all around the clock just to satisfy the soul. 'Cause everybody rocking. Everybody rocking. Everybody do it. Everybody rocking with me. Well, now I don't rock like crazy 'cause I'm just a country man. I don't have any blue suede shoes, but you're stepping on my brogue-ams. Well, everybody rocking. Everybody rocking. Everybody doing it. Everybody rocking with me. I don't understand their talking, and I don't get their style. 'Cause I don't know any alligator, and who's this crocodile? 'Cause everybody rocking. Everybody rocking. Everybody doing it. Everybody rocking with me. Well, now I don't rock like crazy. I'm just a country man. I don't have any blue suede shoes, but you're stepping on my brogue-ams. Well, everybody rocking. Everybody rocking. Everybody doing it. Everybody rocking with me. Well, they asked me out to join them, and I said, what's the use? 'Cause who in the cat hair wants to rock around old Mother Goose? 'Cause everybody rocking, everybody rocking, everybody doing it, everybody rocking with me. I said, everybody rocking, yeah, everybody rocking, everybody doing it, everybody rocking with me.
That's Hot Rise on LARD Radio. Everybody's rocking but me.
That's weird.
I blame that on the bicycle accident I had when I was about 12 years old. It's the only time in my life so far that my feet have ever been behind my ears. Goodness sakes. How about a little George Jones? And her name is on LARD Radio.
Oh, I love her and I just can't live without her. And I've got the urge to tell the world about her. But our love's a secret and can't see the light of day. But I went and wrote this love song anyway. Her name is, her eyes are, her hair is just like, and she measures. But someday I'll fill in the lines when she and I are free. walk in the sunshine and me. Oh, it really is a scandal and disgrace to have to call your woman what's her face. But her husband thinks he owns her heart and soul for life, and he'll kill the man who messes with his wife. Her name is Horizon. Her hair is just like, and she measures. Hope someday I'll fill in the lines when she and I are free, and we'll walk in the sunshine and me. Yes, someday I'll fill in the lines when she and I are free, and we'll walk in the sunshine and me. Her name is...
That's the Possum, George Jones. Her name is on LARD Radio. I'm Beau Baxter, and I think it's been long enough. Safe to divulge the name now, right?
No!
No?
No way!
All right, well, keep it a secret for a little while. Before that, Hot Rise and Jerry Jeff Walker pickup truck song, and Dolly Parton now. She only lives 2 doors down. Take it away, Dolly. That's Dolly Parton. 2 doors down. She was all shy, didn't want to come out of her shell, but then she said, oh, heck with it. I'm going to put my hair up high, put my nice dress on and some high heels. And she gets over there, that apartment 2 doors down, ends up bringing a dude back to her apartment. What? Goodness sakes. You know, Merle Haggard, he had a terrible crush on her at one point, man. He was just besides himself. She never reciprocated, of course. She thought, oh, that's cute.
Whatever.
But apparently he wrote a couple of songs about her. Maybe this one. I don't know. It's Merle Haggard. Tonight, The Bottle Let Me Down on LARD Radio.
Each night I leave the barroom when it's over, not feeling any pain at closing time. But tonight your memory found me much too sober. Couldn't drink enough off my mind. Tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Tonight the bottle let me down. I've always had a bottle I could turn to, and lately I've been turning every day. But the wine don't take effect the way it used to, and I'm hurting in an old familiar way. Tonight the bottle let me down, and let your memory come around. The one true friend I thought I'd found. Tonight the bottle let me down. Tonight the bottle let me down.
Hey, look, it's Beau Baxter.
He is so cute.
He owes me money.
I made a lot of money working like a dog. The women and whiskey done got it all. Hey, ain't life hell? The more I made, the more I spent, and the more I paid to the government. Hey, ain't life hell? A lot of folks say we're no good, but we're just doing what they wish they could. So if I'm up or if I'm down, I'm gonna be happy wherever I'm found. What's the use, old Hank, working like a slave?
Yeah, when he's got a bike that sings on the stage.
Hey, ain't life hell? Ain't life hell? A lot of folks say we're no good, but we're just doing what they wish they could. So if I'm up or if I'm down, I'm gonna be happy wherever I'm found. Well, that's the words to our song. If you want any more, then write your own. Hey, ain't life hell?
Well, your friends rub it in. You know how they are. They told you I loved you just because of your car. But you know it ain't true. You know it's a lie. I loved you for your laugh and the look in your eye. You don't know how I cried when you went away. Now I still miss you, babe, and your red Chevrolet. Almost every night I remember the day you first me for a ride in your red Chevrolet. I stood on your running board, a holding your door. You give me 2 kisses and I ask you for more. You stopped and moved over and told me to drive in that red Chevrolet, babe. I felt so alive. Now I still look for a red Chevrolet with a sign on the hood that said out of my way. I got out of your way, but you're still on my mind. In that red Chevrolet, babe, your love was so fine. I got out of your way, but it hurts me to say I still miss you, babe, and your red Chevrolet. But still out after dark, up by the schoolyard and down by the lake. I swear you must forgive me everything I could take. Those old love scenes we'll never replay, but I still miss you, babe, and your red Chevrolet. Now I still look for a red Chevrolet with a sign on the hood that said get out of my way. I got out of your way, but you're still on my mind. In that red Chevrolet, babe, your love was so fine. I got out of your way. Now it hurts me to say I still miss you, baby, and your red Chevrolet. I still miss you, baby, and your red Chevrolet.
That's Jimmy Dale Gilmore, Red Chevrolet on LARD Radio. All right, we've got time for one phone call before we wrap things up here. Hi, LARD Radio. First of all, what's your name?
You're really going to hate it.
I won't know until you tell me.
Nadine.
Nadine, what a pretty name.
Oh, it's awful.
Oh, come on.
I hate it.
Well, I think it's pretty.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Nadine? Or should I call you Thundercat?
I like that.
All right, Thundercat, what you got?
Well, I was just wondering, you know how everyone always uses cool and awesome when something great happens?
Sure, I'm familiar with the terms cool and awesome.
Can you figure out a new word? Because those words are really getting old.
You're sick of those words, cool and awesome, huh?
Yes.
Goodness sakes. I don't know, man. That's a tough one. You have to give me a while to think on that, huh?
All right.
All right, thanks for the phone call. Yeah, that's a big responsibility to lay on a fella like me. My goodness sakes, I can barely get my boots on in the morning. And I can tell by the clock on the wall that this hour has gone by quickly. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget, you can listen to us on TuneIn, on the TuneIn app at SoundSphereRadio.com. More places coming up. We'll tell you about that. I'm going to leave you with Jonathan Edwards on LARD Radio.
Had a dream last night. I thought my good gal had gone. Woke up this morning, she really had done me wrong. I know it ain't fair, but my good gal has caught the air. I'm going away, leaving today. Bring my baby back if there ain't real driver, and don't jump that railroad track. I'm gonna take her from that man, gonna bring her home if I can. I'm gonna bring her home, gonna bring her home if I can. My gal been traveling around about a week, I know. Several of my friends have done told me so and so. Well, she found a new man, so now I can understand. I'm going away, I'm leaving today, and bring my baby back. If that ain't real driver, then don't jump that railroad track. take a hold of her hand. Gonna bring her home if I can. I'm gonna bring her home if I can.
This has been a production of LARD Radio. Adios.
SoundSphere Radio, where every note connects.